What's up guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video I'm going to be making chicken nuggets from scratch. I bought chicken thighs from Trader Joe's and I wanted to make this recipe because it is for my 12-month-old baby who has an egg allergy, and so it's really hard to find like good recipes online honestly. These are going to be grilled chicken nuggets to have something quick and easy as a snack or as a meal for him. So let's make it. Okay, so I have my chicken thighs. These are from Trader Joe's. I'm using half for this and half for chicken noodle soup. And I'm also going to be using some garlic powder and onion powder, but this is very optional. Okay, you will be needing a food processor for this. I do have the Grownzy food processor, but I will be using my bigger one just because it's a lot faster. And it is also 11 p.m. at night and I don't want to wake up my baby. So the quicker this is, the easier. You can absolutely take out the fat parts right here on the chicken, any parts you don't like. I'm not, just because once I blend it up, it'll all be the same. So I'm just going to blend it all together and then we'll season it after. Actually, I might pivot. I have this little contraption and I do want to see if it can kick my chicken because that will be really cool. I have one piece in here. If this works, I may just not use a machine at all. And it'll be quiet. Oh my gosh, I think it's working. Hold on. Wait, I actually feel like that totally worked. I would like it a little finer than this, so let me give it a few more passes and see if it works. I am honestly using a small piece of chicken because I do want to test it. It is my first time doing it, so I have a little bit here. At this point, I am going to be heating up my pan. My stove takes a little while for it to heat up, so I'm going to take this out. And you know it's ready when it's when you hold it and you can form like a ball. Oh, and it just stays. But first I'm going to be seasoning this, so I do have a little bit of garlic powder. I'm not measuring because the chicken honestly soaks up a lot of the flavor, and so you can't really taste a lot of it. So again, this is just like to your discretion. If you don't feel comfortable giving this to your baby, you absolutely do not have to. And I'm just gonna go in with like the tiniest, smallest pinch of pepper. Like literally so tiny. And because he's 12 months old, he doesn't have a lot of teeth, and so I do want to just make it a lot smaller and more easy to chew. So I have this small size right here. It's like the size of a gumball, and I'm just gonna flatten it out a little bit. If it's sticking to your hands, you can definitely use water to make it less sticky. And then you just want to flatten it so that it's really easy to eat. And so I'm just gonna stick that on there and flatten it even more, and just continue to do that. Since these are pretty thin, they don't take long to cook, so I just flipped one and it has golden brown marks, and I just want to press it down. You can kind of see that it's ready because the edges are kind of cooking. So again, you just want to flip them over. Okay, so I do want to do a taste test. That was actually really good. I didn't add any salt, but I think just adding the seasoning, and it sits so well with the oil that's coming out of the chicken. And I didn't put any oil in my pan because my pan was non-stick. That was really good for my baby. I think you would really enjoy that. I think I could use even less seasoning, honestly. So maybe without even seasoning, it'll be really good. Again, I use chicken thighs. So I have a completely cool chicken nugget. I did want to see the texture of it for if it was left out for a few hours. And so it is soft still. It's pretty bouncy. It's still juicy, but a little more drier than when it was fresh. So I would give it with some water and obviously monitor. But this is definitely a good bite size. It is soft enough for him to be able to chew it. But I think even if I were to give it to my son, I would actually cut these up a little more just to be on the safe side. Okay, so final thoughts. I think these are great. I would cut them up a little bit when I give it to my son, even if it is heated up, just so that I know that he can be able to chew the whole thing. But this size is still really great. I used no oil. I used a little bit of seasoning, but that's it, just chicken thighs. And so I'm going to freeze freeze half of them just to keep them for later, and I'm gonna keep some in the fridge for him to use after this has completely cooled. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope this was helpful, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!